Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying the Paleo Ranch Mega Bars. I have the chocolate sea salt, the cranberry almond,
and cinnamon raisin.
These were $6.96 a box at
heavy, though.
Walmart. Yes, and I've seen these for a little while in a larger Walmart, and they are actually in the section with all the other bars, Nature Valley bars, those kind of bars. These were in the same area. I don't know if they're at our local Walmart or not, but I've seen them for a while in the larger Walmart. But for $6.96, I never wanted to pull the trigger on them. And Kevin saw them and he's like, yeah, let's try those. So
it's a heavy, dense.
It is. It is heavy. So you get 4, but they're good sized bars. And they're also really, really high in calorie.
This is 2.54 ounces or 72 grams.
I had not looked at the calories until right this second. This is like a meal bar. This is a meal bar.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay. Paleo Ranch Mega Bar, this is chocolate sea salt. It has 16 grams of protein, cage-free egg whites, gluten-free. They are made in Paleo Ranch, distributed by Paleo Ranch in Lakeway, Texas. 72 grams, 340 calories.
Let me get a knife.
Okay, this is going to be the highest calorie one we try, is this one right here, 340. It looks like, visually, when Kevin holds it up, it looks like a Quest bar. That's exactly what the shape and everything, it's just
little lumps.
A lot of you have had Quest bars, so it's easy to compare it to Quest bars. Chocolate sea salt, it says
chocolate chips.
Sunflower seed butter, dates, almond butter, 100% cacao chocolate chips.
Yeah, I bet there's a chocolate chip on them. There's not that many of them, but is that too big a piece? That's a dense bar.
Well, whatever that is, that piece is very dense.
I didn't get one, so.
Oh, okay.
It's very pasty. You know what? It tastes like chocolate dates. I get a date flavor really, really strong.
Well, dates is the second ingredient.
Yeah.
Sunflower seed butter, which you would never taste. I don't taste that at all.
No.
Dates is number 2. I get whatever that piece was that I got. It was very, very dense. So Kevin's experience with the textures probably completely different than mine. But I mainly taste exactly what you said. Honestly, dates is what I'm getting a lot of though.
I like to put some cocoa powder in it.
Yeah, dates and then cocoa.
Yeah, it's not bad though. I mean, if you're wanting
a darker chocolate, it's cocoa.
If you're wanting a paleo-friendly, like a meal bar, gluten-free bar, then I don't think it's bad. We've had worse.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and I like dates though, so.
I like dates too. You need to like dates because that's what you're mainly tasting, and it is a darker chocolate flavor.
Yeah, I don't get a super bitter flavor, but
no, I don't either.
But it is darker, I agree.
And I do think you're going to feel full after eating.
It's a very dense, very, very dense, almost dry bar. So just know that going in. You might want something to drink.
So you have that one was 340. This is the cranberry almond, and it is 320 calories.
Oily. Do you see how the oil comes out of there?
Oh wow.
Yeah, that has a greasiness.
Coated on the end. I wonder why.
I don't know if it's to keep it from sticking. Yeah, look how greasy that is.
You can literally see the yellow oil on the. It's gathered on the inside of here. If I can, I'll try to get a picture of that because, yeah, this bar looks very oily.
Yeah, it's covered my fingers, and then you just got to be careful when you're taking it out. The first one had a little bit of that. I bet it wasn't that much.
The first ingredient is sunflower seed butter, and then we have cranberries, and then dates.
Tell you what, just to show how thick, how dense this thing is. This is a new, very, very sharp knife. And I really have to push it.
This knife. Yeah.
I really push it to get it in there.
Let me have that one. It's smaller. You gave me the big one last time.
I like that flavor. Wow.
I do too, immediately.
Yeah, you get that little cranberry flavor.
Mm-hmm.
It's still very thick and dense though.
It is, but you know what? All that complaining about that oil, it is off-putting to see the oil. But I very, very much like the flavor. What I would do is keep a napkin handy and I would wipe that off just in case. I mean, because our other bar was completely dry.
Yeah, it had just a little bit of oil. If you look in there, it just had a little bit of greasiness, but not much.
Right. This is absolutely delicious. I could eat that all the time.
Love that cranberry flavor.
The cranberry, that's mainly what you taste. Even though it has dates as well, you get the cranberry, but it's not it's not tart, and it's still a very sweet bar.
Yeah, I mean you get a touch of the tartness, but not a lot. Just just enough to let you know it's a cranberry.
I like that one very, very much.
Yeah, I'll be careful.
Get that one again.
Now that I know they can have oil in them, I'm going to be careful.
This is the cinnamon raisin. And it's the lowest calorie one. We've gone from 340 to 320 to 310.
All right, so this one doesn't really have, I mean, you see a little bit, but not very much though. How much is this one?
310.
Oh, that's not bad.
This one is sunflower seed butter, dates, raisins. The cinnamon.
That one's a little softer.
The cinnamon doesn't come in towards the very end, but you know, if you eat anything with cinnamon, you know it doesn't. Usually cinnamon is one of the last ingredients. Doesn't take a lot of cinnamon.
No, you can taste it. I get the texture of the raisins in there.
I think they did a really good job with
They
that.
did. It almost tastes like a bread.
Yeah, like a cinnamon raisin bread.
Yeah. That's really, really good.
It's not what the reason why I think Kevin's saying bread and not cinnamon roll is because a cinnamon roll has more sweetness to it, and even though this is sweet, it doesn't have that. What is that cream cheese they put on the top or whatever icing? It doesn't have that much sweetness, but it still is like a cinnamon raisin bread.
Yeah, that's what it reminds me more of.
I like that very much too.
I don't really necessarily like the chocolate one.
After having all three, I would buy the cranberry almond again and again.
And I would buy the cinnamon.
And the cinnamon.
Yeah.
Cinnamon's one of those that I have to be in the mood for it, but yes, I would have no problem buying that because they put just enough. It's not too much. It's not overpowering. It's not a bitter cinnamon. It's just a really nice cinnamon flavor with that raisin.
And I do think you would feel pretty full after eating all these. The only thing I didn't like about the chocolate one is it didn't have as much sweetness. It was more just a flat cocoa flavor.
I agree.
If they'd added a little bit something else to it, like if they'd added white chocolate chips or something else to add some flavor, different flavor and sweetness than just the cocoa, I would have liked it better.
Yeah.
But it's still not, I mean, it's not horrible. It's still good, but it's just nowhere near as good as
It's still, they're all really good quality.
Aren't these high in protein too? 16 grams of protein?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I should have said that. The cranberry almond's 15 grams of protein, the cinnamon raisin is 17, and the chocolate sea salt is 16.
Yeah, so it's a decent amount of protein as well.
Yeah.
So, see, I would eat these for like lunch. With
And
maybe
not
a
eat
piece of
anything
fruit
else.
or something
Yeah.
afterwards if I wanted something else. And I think you'd be pretty full because they're very dense bars and it's going to take you a little while to eat through it.
I think these would be good for people who you're going to be gone all day long, whether that be on a hike or that's shopping in the next town over. You know, if you know you're going to be gone all day and you don't want to eat out or something, pop one of these in your bag and you can have a meal right there.
Yep, just be careful of the oil.
Yes. I don't think hopefully you won't have that issue with them though. But I will have a picture for you at the end, and thanks for watching.